So I wanted to show, take a video of this because I didn't see, when I ordered this, I was afraid for 7,500 watts heater, I was afraid it was going to be massive. As you can see, this thing, it comes in a tight package. Depth is about 10 5/8, 14 inches wide, and height of the actual box, the heater unit, is 13. With this straight up, there's 3 different positions. So 13 up, I'll get you a total height of the arm if you're concerned about it. So there's 3 different positions. Like those are the main body screws right here. As you can see, there's one on each side. And then as you position it, once you wire it, and as you position it, you use these to like angle it down. Now you can see at probably the lowest angle position, I mean, if you had a pretty tall ceiling, you're 16 inches from the bottom of the base to the top. The middle position is probably where I'll be at because I only have like 8-foot ceilings maybe in my garage. 18 inches, and then straight up and down, and again, it's probably 18 1/4. So you'd say probably a 1/4 inch raise over each at the top. But again, really nice, attractive color. It looks nice. It's gonna look nice in the garage. It's not taking up any space, which is really nice, which I like. And then there are 4 directions to wire it, and it did include this one. I was gonna do a 5,000 watt heater, and it didn't come with a remote. So like, I guess you had to like get up there and turn it on. This one came with a remote, maybe a little bit big for a 2-car garage. However, I do some work in here in the winter. Did come with hardware, as you can see, and washers. The way they suggest to hook it up. Now, I've seen these heaters where the arm isn't removable. So as you're attaching it to a joist, a floor or a ceiling joist, you have to hold the heater up. And they're not heavy. I mean, you can see, but it's much easier that they disconnect, right? Design flaw in a lot of them. So you could do it in 2 different ways. You could use one. If you get into a joist, I would probably use a longer lag bolt if I was doing one. You can do center, and then you can you can angle it, I believe. Where this, I will probably position in the middle of my garage, not spin, but just have the angle tilted against a smaller room, and then do these 2. So I'll get some close-ups here. I'm not concerned at all wireless. I wired my garbage disposal, my dishwasher, everything else. So basic wiring. Let me show you some touch-ups at the front and the control panel. So along with the remote, you do have the option to turn everything on here. And this does have settings and a power off, Fahrenheit and Celsius, and different modes. So you can do like the heat, the amount of the fans running, so low, medium, and high. There's your display, there's an eco mode, and again, you set the temperature on and off, so it has, I don't know what that's called, like a thermocouple or whatever reads the temperature to turn off. Basically a thermostat, what am I saying? And then these all do position different ways too. So if you were at a deeper angle, and when you mounted it, and one of these 3 positions don't work for you with the arm angle, you could always adjust these, or you could push them. Hey, I want some going way down, I want some, you know what I mean? That's actually probably what I'll do. But again, very adjustable. And again, the fact that this full arm is not fixed to the housing is awesome as far as when you're gonna actually install the arm. So there you go, there's everything. Can't wait to get it going, ready for winter. Get some shots of the back. There's a fan, nice big opening, not screened off, protective around it, but not screened off, so not a lot of airflow gets through there. You can see in there, there's the heating coils. Probably a 6-inch fan, I say. 6 or 7-inch fan there. So, pretty cool. I will, again, the reason I shot kind of an unboxing video is because nobody, it didn't give any measurements here. I think a lot of people want to know that, so.
Okay, so I just got done installing the TEMPWARE 10,000 watt heater, and this thing is great. It's awesome. It's very quiet. I was so surprised at how quiet it is. It heats up fast. It's great for this garage. And this garage is a 3-car garage. Ceilings are probably 10 feet, and it warms it up pretty quick, from about 40 degrees to 60 degrees in, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. I guess, somewhere around there. It hasn't been too cold lately. But regardless, let me click it on real quick. And that's it. I really expected something to be a lot louder. So we're pulling 41.5 amps, and I just measured 236 volts, so you're getting that 10,000 watts easy, and I'm just super happy with it. The only two things that were strange. Thing number one, that bracket up there at the top, you can see how it's got these two lips, these two bends on the side, and for that reason it won't sit flush to the ceiling, so I had to cut that piece of wood for the top, which really isn't a big deal. It took some trial and error, but if you can install a heater, you can cut a piece of wood. And I think the width of that was about 3 7/8, so not a 2x4. And the bracket up top does not have holes 16 inches on center, so a little trial and error there. And yeah. The other thing that was strange is the eco setting. For whatever reason, does not stop when you get to the desired temperature, which makes no sense why it would even exist, because it's got a regular thermostat, and when it reaches temperature, the fan goes off. So I don't know how much more eco you can get than that. But overall, I mean, yeah, totally worth buying. Totally worth buying. I'm usually real skeptical about this stuff. And been happy with it. Been super happy with it. So, yep, that's it. That's it.
Well, here's this little heater. I bought the 7,500 watt. Easy to install, lightweight. It's really quiet. 8-2 wire with a ground to wire it. I did buy some liquid tight from Amazon. Nothing special. Came with all the connections I needed to go through the ceiling and into the bottom of your heater. You're going to remove those little black screws all the way around there. Wire it up from the bottom. Probably took me 20 minutes to wire it. And I did put a swivel on the top, reinforce it with a little L metal so I can turn it wherever I want to. The bottom fin, I did notice this. The bottom fin here, I tilted up just a little bit because when I would hit the thermostat on the bottom, in my head, it would throw my thermostat off a little bit. But comes with a remote, super duper easy. I did put a magnet on here because I do have steel in my garage, so I can just take it and click it on my garage. And I'm in here working right now, so I got it cranked up to 70, but comes on and it keeps my garage. I live in Wisconsin. I've had temps as low as 13 degrees right now, and it keeps my garage within 2 to 3 degrees. It does go up to 95 degrees, and when it comes out, it is hot, and it doesn't take too long. Kicks on, kicks off. I do have a couple fans in here, and I did buy these little tiny fans. It's hard to see with the light. It's socket fan. Bought those for that as well. So I have nothing bad to say about this heater. It's excellent. I highly recommend it. Super easy to wire. It's pretty quiet. It's a great heater.
Okay, got my new shop heater hooked up. Thanks to my buddy James. Let's see here. It comes with a remote. Here we go. We're going to turn the temperature up. Oh, and it turns on, and then it'll shut off when it reaches the 52 that I just turned it on to. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. It'll keep my plants warm. It was 47 degrees in here before. Now it's 49. Actually, it was 50, but I turned it off for a minute. So Yeah. It's saying 47 over here. So I'm going to finish my cardboard ceiling tonight. And so I'm not wasting too much. And there it is, my new shop heater.
So here I'll turn the fan on fan only mode. You can hear it trying to spin. And if it wants to spin, but it can't. For some reason I can get it to spin. Yeah, it wants to spin, it's just, yeah, it started to spin a couple times, but it won't stay spinning. It's like the shaft bent or something, so I need you guys to please either send me another fan motor or send me a whole nother unit and I'll send you this unit back. Thanks.
Alright, so the unit is in eco mode, running on high. This as loud as it gets. And boy, can I feel the heat quite nicely from here.
Really rattles when it first starts up.
Alright, so this just stopped working. Brand new.